What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Subscriber Sunday. Now, before we get started, guys, I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who sent in messages, questions, fan art this week. I really do appreciate it. After last week's episode, my Snapchat went absolutely crazy. I got tons and tons of Snapchat. I really do appreciate it, guys, and all the effort you put into sending me all your questions and stuff. It honestly puts a smile on my face, so thank you so much for that. But guys, let's start off with this week's fan art. So guys, this week's fan art is from Ellie, and she sent me a very nice drawing of my Minecraft character holding a diamond sword with my name at the bottom. Awesome drawing, Ellie. Thank you so much for putting some time in drawing that and sending it in to me. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you do want to send me some fan art, you can send it to my email address, which is bigs.business@gmail.com, or you can tweet them at me, or you can Snapchat them to me, and then maybe they'll get featured in next week's Sub Sunday. But thank you so much for your drawing, Ellie. So guys, let's move on to the questions now. Now, this week's first question comes from Jayslyn, and they say, Biggs, can you put this on Sub Sunday? If you do, thank you. But when did you meet Zai? Thanks, love your videos. So when did I meet Zai? I met Zai probably around 4 years ago now. I think me and Zai have probably been together about just over 3 years, but we met about 4 years ago. We met on YouTube, actually, if people didn't know that. We met on YouTube. I messaged her about something. It was just something random. I think at the time I was setting up the Chaos Craft fan server, and at the time Zai had her own server, and she was just a YouTuber doing her own thing, and she had her own server, and I liked the way she had her server set up, like with a few plugins and stuff. And I messaged her and I said to her, hey, I really like your server. What type of plugins do you use? Because I'm setting up my own server at the moment. That's the only reason I messaged her, because I wanted to know what type of plugins she used. And she replied to me, and then ever since then, like, we just started talking, and that's how we met. We met through YouTube. That's literally how we met, guys. So the next question is from bpony71, and they ask, please answer this in Sub Sunday. Do you remember me from your live streams? My IGN is 4horses71. I do actually remember you from my live streams. My skin is a horse onesie. Ricky, what is your biggest dream as a kid, and what is your biggest dream now? Love your videos. They always make me smile even when I'm sad. Thank you so much for your message, B Pony. But my question was, what was my biggest dream as a kid? My biggest dream as a kid was to become a professional football player, aka soccer player to everybody in America. That was my one and only dream. Like, that was it, nothing else. I didn't want to be anything else, just wanted to be a professional football player. Sadly enough, when I was 16, I couldn't achieve that because I got injured, and then doctors told me I cannot play football anymore. I wouldn't say I was close to becoming a professional football player, but I wasn't bad. I was pretty good. I played at a high standard, but it wasn't like for a Premiership team or anything like that. It wasn't highest level, but I was still pretty good. But yeah, I couldn't continue it. But what is my biggest dream now? I guess probably my biggest dream now is just to be successful in whatever I do. I think that's my biggest dream now. I haven't really got any specific dreams other than like personal goals, as in like have a family, stuff like that. They're my personal goals. But as for dreams, I guess just be successful in whatever I do. I think that's my main dream right now. But thank you so much for your question, B Pony. So the next question comes from Ross, and they ask, hey Biggs, I've been watching you from basically the start of your channel. You might remember me as Mr. Minecraft 98X. I remember that. I gave you a shout out. Oh yeah, you said it. You gave me a shout out in series 1. Yeah, I remember. You've been around for such a long time. Here's my questions. Have you seen all of the Harry Potter films? What is your favorite film? I hope you answer this in next Sub Sunday. Yes, Mr. Minecraft 98X, you've been around for such a long time. Thank you for sending in a question. But have I watched all of the Harry Potter films? The answer is no. I have not watched a single Harry Potter film ever. Never ever seen them. I don't know why. Them kind of films, like the magical kind of mystical kind of films like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, it's kind of not my thing. I don't really like them type of films, but everyone tells me I should watch them because they're still good films. Maybe one day I'd watch them. But what is my favorite film? Whenever I think of favourite films, probably has to be I say £7. £7 with Will Smith is probably my favourite film, but there's a lot. I've watched a lot of good films, but that's probably the one that sticks out the most. But thank you so much for your question, Ross. So the next question comes from Mishti on Snapchat, and she asks, sorry Biggs, please put this in your sub Sunday. Will you ever do a meet and greet because you have many fans? And if you do, you'll become more successful and gain more fans, and hopefully you'll be on a stage in your life like Dan TDM. Also, do you have any other jobs apart from being a YouTuber, or are you a full-time YouTuber? Thank you for your question, Misty. I am a full-time YouTuber. Before I became a full-time YouTuber, I was a web designer. That was my full-time job. I did that from 9 till 6 every single day, and then when I got home, I did YouTube. So I was kind of, YouTube was my hobby whilst I was a full-time web designer, and then I decided to take YouTube on full-time. And will I ever do a meet and greet? Maybe someday in the future. Personally, right now, I don't think my channel is big enough to do a meet and greet. Like, I know I have a lot of you guys that watch my videos and stuff, but if you compare me and my channel size to Dan TDM, that's two completely different worlds right there. Dan TDM has like 10 million subscribers. I have 100,000. Like, that's two very completely different numbers. They're way apart from each other. So the reason Dan TDM does fan meetups and stuff is because he has so many more subscribers and so many more fans than I do. Maybe one day when I get more subscribers or stuff like that, I will do a fan meetup, but as for right now, I personally don't believe my channel is big enough to do any kind of fan meetup or anything like that, but maybe one day in the future, fingers crossed. So the next question is from K Let's Play, and they ask, hey, I've been a fan for a really long time, but I didn't have an account. I sent you fan art on Instagram, and my question is, when you were a small channel and were doing videos with Professor Chaos, you swore in your videos, but you don't swear now. Why? So this is actually quite a common question. A lot of people ask me, why don't I swear in my videos, because other YouTubers swear and stuff like that. There's quite an easy answer, guys. It's a conscious effort for me not to swear. Like, I do that on purpose. I do not swear in my videos on purpose. In real life, I do swear, like when I hurt myself or something like that, but in my videos, I choose to keep that out of it. The reason I've decided to not swear in my videos is because I feel like not swearing pleases more people than it doesn't please, if you know what I'm saying. Here's my example. Like, if I swear in my videos, I feel like there are going to be some people who will complain and say, you shouldn't swear in your videos, that's bad. But if I don't swear, then there's not going to be people who complain and say, oh, why don't you swear in your videos, you should swear. So do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be more people who complain if I do swear rather than people who complain if I don't swear. So I decided just to keep it clean and friendly, and then that can kind of please everybody, because the people who don't like swearing don't want to hear it, but the people who don't mind swearing, they don't care if you swear or not. So it's easier just not to swear in your videos, because then everybody's happy. So that's what I'm trying to do, just trying to make everyone happy. But that is the reason why I don't swear in my videos. I hope you understood that. But thank you for your question, K Let's Play. So guys, that is all the questions we have for this week. So let's move on to the Snapchats.
Hey Ricky, I've got two questions for you. Have you any tips on not being so shy anymore? And did you get some good on April Fool's Day? Love you.
Thank you so much for your message, Ramby. Your first question was, do I have any tips on not being so shy anymore? Now, that's a difficult question for me to answer, because I am a very shy person, especially in public. Like, I don't talk to much people. When there's a big crowd of people, I kind of keep myself to myself. I'm a very shy person. But the way I try to overcome it is I just try and take things slowly. Like, I will just talk to one person first, and then kind of just work my way up to maybe talk to some different people. But that is hard. It's very hard to do. Shyness is a hard thing to overcome, and that's something that I personally haven't conquered myself yet. But just take it slowly, and eventually you'll get better and better at it. That's probably the best advice I can give. And the second question is, did I get anyone good for April Fools this year? No, I didn't. I didn't do anything this year. Last year we did though. Me and Zai, we sent a picture to my mum, and we told my mum Zai was pregnant. That was our last year's joke, but we didn't do anything this year, sadly enough. But thank you so much for sending in your message, Ramby. And your dog is very cute. My auntie has a dog like looks exactly the same as your dog. So thank you so much for sending that in.
Hi Ricky, I just wanted to say that I like your videos and keep doing the good job you're doing. And my name is Caroline. And yeah, bye.
Thank you so much, Caroline, for your message. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad you enjoy my videos.
Hi, my name is Deja, and my question is, if you could be any character in Flash, who would you be and why?
Thank you so much, Deja, for sending in your question. So what character would I be in the Flash? I think the obvious answer would be Flash. I would be Flash because he's just awesome. He goes really fast. But I might twist things on their head a little bit. I think I would be Zoom. I would be a villain because Zoom is really cool. Like, he's the coolest villain ever. So that would be the two. I'd either be Flash if I was a good guy and Zoom if I was a bad guy. But thank you so much for your question.
I want your opinion. What do you think about the emojis? There is no girls in the sports or jobs. Sorry for my accent. I am French. Je parle en français tout le temps. Donc, c'est différent. I just said I talk in French, so it's different.
Hi Natalia, thank you so much for your question. But yeah, I didn't know there was not any female sports emojis. I think there should be. That's what I think of it. I think there should be a female and a male version of every single emoji. That would be the best.
Hello Biggs, I'm 23 years old, I'm from Mexico, and you inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Hey Ramiro, thank you so much for sending in your Snapchat. I'm glad that I inspired you to start a YouTube channel. That's amazing. Like, when people watch my videos and they feel inspired and then they want to do it themselves, like, there's no better feeling than that really, when you inspire someone else to follow their dreams and stuff like that. So I wish you all the best with your YouTube channel. I hope it all goes well, and thank you so much for sending in your message and being a loyal subscriber to me. I really appreciate it.
Hi Biggs, I just wanted to say that your videos are awesome and you should never give up on them, and you really inspired me for Minecraft and everything like that. Also, I have a few questions for you. So the first one is, let's see, are you ever going to do a meet and greet? The second one is how have you ever found out about Minecraft? Because that would be awesome. And how old were you when you first started Minecraft?
Thank you so much for sending in your question, Laura. So, will I ever do a meet and greet? I kind of answered that before. Maybe in the future I will do some kind of meet and greet. And how did I find out about Minecraft? Now, it's quite a long story, this one, but I'll try and tell you guys as quick as I can. How I found out about it is through my cousin called Dinky. Some of you may remember him. He had his own YouTube channel at one stage. He told me about this game called Minecraft. I kind of saw it and I was like, this game looks weird. What is it? It's so stupid. It's just blocks. But he was like, he convinced me to play the game, said let's just try it out. So one day we set up a server, we tried it out together, and the funny thing was I liked it more than he did. He didn't like it really after I played it, and then we started playing it a bit more. He didn't want to play it anymore and I carried on playing it, and that's how I got into Minecraft. So you can thank my cousin Dinkies for introducing me to Minecraft.
Hi Ricky, please put this in Subscriber Sunday, and my question for you is, have you ever watched the TV show Friends? Let me know. Thank you. I've been a subscriber for so long now, as long as I can remember, and you probably won't even remember who I am because I've changed my name on YouTube like 10 times.
Hi Tilly, thank you so much for sending in your questions. But yes, I have watched Friends. My cousins used to love Friends. They used to have the box sets and stuff, and when I used to go around my cousin's house, I used to watch the occasional episode around there with them. One episode that stands out to me is when Ross got a spray tan and he came out really dark. That's one episode that I remember because it was quite funny. But yeah, I have watched the Friends, but you should definitely tell me your YouTube name because I might remember you. But thank you so much for sending in your question, Tilly.
Biggs, it's me, Awesome with the Pie. I've been in a couple of your and Zai's streams and just wanted to say hi and how you were. And as well, can you and Zai play more mini games? It seems to be a thing everyone loved on the channel and they were pretty funny. Thanks, bye.
Hey Awesome, thank you so much for sending in your message. Yes, me and Zai will still play minigames, but we kind of switched that series to her channel. So if you want to watch me and Zai play minigames, we play it on her channel now. I think she uploads it on Monday. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. But yes, me and Zai still do play minigames, but it's uploaded on her channel.
Hey Biggs, do you have a YouNow account? And if you do, what is it? And can you make a reaction video to your very first video that you've made?
Thank you so much for sending in your Snapchat. But no, I've never had a YouNow account. I think that's like a live streaming website where you stream like Facecam or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but no, I do not have one. And will I react to my first ever video? Yes, I will do that one day, because my first ever video is embarrassing. You guys would not believe it. I sound so different, but maybe one day I'll do that.
Hi Ricky, so it's my birthday today, so I was wondering, what's your favourite birthday memory and why? Here's my sister.
Hi Lara, thank you so much for sending in your Snapchat. I love the way you put Team Biggs on the screen. But yes, favourite birthday memory. Oh, there's so many, guys. There is honestly so many birthday memories. Probably one that stands out to me that I remember, which was funny, was one time when I had a huge sleepover with all my friends and my cousin Dinkies, who came round. He's younger than me, so it was me and all my friends who were older, and then he was younger than us, and he came to the sleepover and we were all sleeping downstairs in our PJs and stuff, and then he came downstairs in his underwear, and it was like Spider-Man underwear, and when we were all teenagers and stuff, so we were just making fun of him because he came down in Spider-Man underwear. So that's one of the best memories that I can remember from my birthday, and because that birthday was super fun, like we went to an arcade with all my friends and stuff like that. But yeah, I've had tons of birthday parties. I had a birthday party every single year up to the age of like 14, so there's tons, guys. And one time in a live stream I'll try and tell you every single birthday memory, but that's probably the one that sticks out the most in my head. Also, Laura, happy birthday. I hope you had a really good day. But there we are, guys. That is all we have time for today. I am so sorry if your question, Snapchat or fan art did not get featured in today's episode, and maybe it will get featured in another episode of Subscriber Sunday. But thank you to everybody who sent stuff in this week. I really do appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in another episode of Subscriber Sunday.